Hey Capricorn, welcome to my channel and welcome to your reading. Whether this is for the week of November 24th through the 30th or the time that you're watching, trust that this message finds you when you need it. All right, well, let's see what we've got here. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way, if you're celebrating this week. Got the Magician, the Hierophant, the Star. So 3 major arcanas. All righty. So the energy that you're bringing into this week, you've got the 10 of Wands. So it's like there's a lot of burdens that you're carrying into this week. You've been carrying these around for quite a while. The challenge to that, you have the 10 of Pentacles. The challenge to that is it is taking away from your legacy, like your happiness, genuinely who you are, because you're carrying around so many burdens. You know, maybe some of these aren't even yours. Maybe they're somebody else's. Maybe there's a lot of worry going on in your head that is not really necessary. But it is taking away from like the moment. It's like you're not living in the moment and you're kind of missing, like you're just missing out. And it makes sense because in the past, you've got the 7 of Swords here. So there was, something happened in the past. I'm feeling like, it's almost like somebody took something from you or put a lot more on your plate. Yeah. And I feel like somebody was just like sneaky in your past, and that's pretty much what all these wands are. And this could, I don't know, these are wands are energy, but I'm getting the feeling that there's a lot of worry going on. You're bringing a lot of worry into this week. What does worrying do for us? Where does it get us? Literally nowhere. So, to worry about the past or the future is like, to me, it's just a waste of time because this moment is all we have, right? We can't go back. We can't make the future, arrive sooner. So yeah. All right, you need to focus on, you have the 9 of Wands here. So you really need to focus on what you're doing and completing. It's like you are completing things. 10, you have 2 10s here, and 10s are the number of completion, and 9 is almost complete. So I'm feeling like there's just one thing that's just almost complete, just not quite. And you really need to focus on that because, it's like once that is done, I feel like you're going to be able to drop a lot of this weight here that you're carrying around. You've got the Queen of Swords, and this is your strength. So your strength is really using your logical mind and being able to like reason with people and talk with people and figure out the best ways, the best strategies to do things. But you have to do that with people. This is, you can't, she's not sitting up here talking to nobody, she's talking to her people, to her tribe. She is, and it's not like she's above them, she's with them. She doesn't like look at herself as superior to everybody else. She's like logical. She puts her emotions to the back. So she walks in just with logic. And I think that's your strength too, is, just, it's like you can see through the bullshit too, I'm hearing. All right. And your near future, you've got the Magician. So the Magician is creating the life that he wants. He is, you think it and you bring it into reality, and that's your near future. And I do feel like you are going to be putting some of these burdens down, which is going to open up space for you to start creating and manifesting the life that you want. But you've got to do the work, and you have to figure out which ones you can put down, which ones aren't yours, which ones you can delegate off to other people. All right, you've got the Hierophant, and this is your in the area of your advice. We're going to get more advice at the end, but Spirit is saying, keep learning, keep teaching, keep learning, keep growing. Don't stop. Yeah, there's so much that you are going to be learning in the future. So really, like, pay attention. And I'm hearing that, sometimes the way that you're going to learn is not going to be expected. It's like you're going to walk into a situation and you're going to learn a bunch of shit and you're going to walk out and you're going to be shocked. Like, I can't believe I learned all that just going in there for 5 minutes. Like, I was not even expecting that type of thing. All right, the Queen of Wands, this is showing up in your environment or people around you who could be influencing you. So I'm feeling like your environment is just, it's like warm and inviting. It's like, come in, Capricorn, come into this. Put the wands down. We don't need them over here. This isn't the space for them. So yeah, I really feel like your environment, like, the universe is calling you into the sunlight and they're protecting you. They are watching over you. That's what this black cat is doing. He's protecting her. He's making sure that nothing can hurt her. So yeah, definitely follow your intuition, because if your higher self or the universe is trying to pull you into the light, there could be a major reason for that. There could be some kind of revelation that you see in the light that you couldn't see when you were holding all these wands because your face is buried. All right, you've got the Star, and this is in the area of your hopes or fears. But I feel like this is your hopes, that you will stay balanced. You'll give enough to each situation and each person in your life and stay balanced and be able to renew yourself too when you need to. So I feel like you are connected to spirit, like that you already are. And that's like another hope, is to stay connected. And how do we stay connected? We keep the relationship going. It's just like having a best friend, If you don't communicate and talk with your best friend and spend time with your best friend, eventually your paths start to drift and you're not close anymore. Same thing with spirit and universe. If you keep that connection and that communication and that relationship close, then that's what you'll get. All right, you've got the Six of Pentacles, and this is in the area of your potential outcome. So yeah, balancing giving to people who are worthy and not giving to those who aren't. It's like you are putting those the load down, and you're going to start just looking around saying, what do I have that I can help other people with? What resources do other people need that maybe I have? Or the opposite, what resources do I need that other people might have? And how can I work together with them? And I'm not talking about being sneaky, being a narcissist and, me, give, let me pretend I like you and I really don't type of thing. I'm talking about those people in your life who you love and who you want in your life. What can you give and take from each other to build each other up and to make each other better people? All right, we're going to pick a few more cards, and I did shuffle and meditated over these before I started the video. I do that between each reading. The Crow and Dogwood, intelligence. So yeah, and the Queen of Swords, this is your strength. Do you know how intelligent she is? She is so intelligent. She just knows what to do. She knows the right answer. She knows that if she doesn't ask the people around her in her circle their opinion, everything's just going to fall apart. She doesn't want to be the big leader, the big boss, the big the big wig. She wants to be part of the group, and she wants to show people their power. Not that, oh, look at all my power. No, you have power too. So yeah, use your intelligence like the Queen of Swords does. Courage. Courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything. And yeah, you absolutely do. I think you're very courageous. I think once you put down these burdens, you're going to have even more courage to do the things that you need to do. All right, we're going to pick a few more for advice. Give your inner critic a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. So yeah, if there's anything going on within, and there's any negative talk to yourself, within you, pay attention to that and be kind to yourself. Because Capricorn, when we are beating ourselves up, saying bad things to ourselves, we're really saying those to our inner child. And that little inner child is just getting beat up left and right. And until we bring that inner child up and show them how much they mean to us, they're not going to know. We have to do that work. And that's life-changing, I promise you. Pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? And I think that's an awesome card for you, because you're carrying all of these burdens. And if you just stop for a moment, pick your head up and think for a second and pivot, I mean, 3 of these might just fall off right there, right? So there is pivoting that needs to happen, because you don't want to miss your legacy. You don't want to miss out on the now, what's happening now. It's like your friends and family are like having the time of their life here in the moment, and you're over here just like worried about nonsense. So all right, Capricorn, I hope you have a great week, and thank you for being here. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you at your next reading.